Joining me now is International Affairs Editor Armen Georgian. Armen, Macron's party planning to rewrite the controversial section of this proposed legislation. So what will be the next steps?
Well, the parliamentary party, Republic on the Move, which is, of course, the ruling party in France, says that it completely rewrite Article 24, which is the most controversial part of that security bill. Actually, it's not just Republic on the Move, though. They will rewrite Article 24 with other like-minded parliamentary groups. We don't know exactly what the new article is going to look like, but I suppose we have a small clue because the leader of the parliamentary party made some comments about this and put the emphasis on freedom of the press, saying that the freedom of journalists to report on the police must be safeguarded, and that there is still some ambiguities on this question in Article 24 as it currently stands, and that those ambiguities must be ironed out in the new draft of Article 24. The complication is that this question is not just in the hands of the lower house of parliament here in France. The upper house, the Senate, also will have a say, and the balance of power there is not the same as it is in the lower house. In fact, in the Senate, the parliamentary group with the biggest number of seats is actually the French Conservative Party, and it's not clear whether they will want to help Macron to get him out of this very tight spot, which he now finds himself in relation to the security law and the protests, and particularly the protests in the light of the savage beating of the music producer by police in Paris.
And Gérald Darmanin, the beleaguered Interior Minister, is also proposing a series of police reforms. What are they, Armen?
Yeah, there are several reforms that he has outlined. Firstly, ongoing training. His idea is that you don't just get trained and then you're a police officer for life without any further training, and you need continuous training. So that's one element of the reforms. He also talked about setting up some sort of management or oversight body to oversee the work of patrols actually on the beat, presumably again in relation to the events in Paris and the beating up of the music producer. He also mentioned upgrading out-of-date material that the police are using, and perhaps to me certainly the most interesting aspect was the use of body cameras, which are going to become much more widespread for police as of July the 1st of next year. And Darmanin was saying that this is a kind of offers two-way protection. Obviously, it should give citizens a bit more sort of comfort, in a sense, if they know that there is this body cam that a police officer will be wearing. It could be a deterrence against the use of excessive force on members of the public. But Darmanin says it also works in the other direction, because when a police officer is, pulled to the ground, trampled on, attacked physically and verbally, that would also be recorded. And obviously, body cams, they have been used already. It's certainly part of international practice if you look at Australia, Canada, the UK, the United States, and elsewhere.
Armen Georgian, thank you.